welcome back to another video. It's Prez Reacts. We locked in for real this time, man. Daily uploads, daily grind. I deleted the last video. It wasn't up to perfection, you feel me? Like the audio was bad, but we starting fresh, and I'm staying mad consistent this time. And from here on out, it's gonna be great content, daily reactions and stuff. Like, comment, show love, and let's run it up together, man. Let's get it. Today we finna react to Gen Z has a public gooning problem, bro. This gooning problem getting out of control, bro. Like, yeah, it was funny at first, but bro, the gooning shit is getting crazy, bro. Long intro out the way, man. Let's get to this video.
Seem to have fallen in love with the concept of gooning in public. And I know what you might be thinking. What the hell are you talking about and why are you saying that? What if I told you in the biggest city in America, the Big Apple, New York City, we all know it, we all love it, right? I mean, other than the rats and expensive rent, right? Shout out to the
First off, I just want to start. I'm in Jersey, right next to New York. I'm literally like 20-minute drive from New York. Bro, I hate New York with a passion, bro. Like, from the rats, the traffic, the tolls, just everything about New York be pissing me off. The crackheads, the people, like, bro, New York gets me tight. Well, let's get into this. My fault for that. I just had to rant real quick.
New Yorkers watching the video. But what if I told you public gooning statistics in New York City have increased by almost 400% in the last year?
Wait, what?
Public gooning statistics in New York City have increased by almost 400% in the last year. Reports of mass in public.
There's a public gooning statistic.
Increased 51% to 378 by June 30th, up from 251 during the same period in 2023, according to New York Police Department data. Meanwhile, police issued 159 criminal citations across New York City to increase for exposing their and sometimes for urinating. That's a staggering 396% increase from the 32 issued in 2023. We're exhausted. We're asking for help. We're asking lawmakers for help, and we're basically being ignored. A 400% increase is definitely a room to be concerned and definitely something worth talking about, which is why we're going to talk about that today. And I know you might be saying, oh, it's not Gen Z, it's probably the older people, I don't know, whatever. But bro, sometimes I'll see crazy things.
Bro, nah, I gotta bring this up. Bro, I was in New York, bro. Don't ask me why I was in New York for. But I seen a crackhead take a shit in front of me, bro. Bro, I was so disgusted. I almost called the cops on this nigga. I almost snitched. That shit was disgusting, bro. This nigga pulled his shit down, took a shit in front of me. He didn't even wipe. I mean, that's the least of that nigga to work.
Online making me think this is more of a Gen Z thing, especially because some people don't even know what public indecency even really is. Not even 2 hours ago, is it illegal to have in a park if your parts aren't visible? Me and my boyfriend decided to do the deed in a public park, even though other people were around, because we were in the heat of the moment and had a huge picnic blanket. You were in the heat of the moment at a public park with children around. Why were you even in any heat of any moments, first of all? Number two, what makes you think that it's fine even though you're wearing a blanket, bro? That's not how that works in the slightest. Our parts weren't visible, so it wasn't considered public indecency. Within minutes, the police arrived and told us to leave. Somebody called the police on us. It's not like you're wearing a Harry Potter invisibility cloak and putting that on and nobody can see you. We see you moving around under that sheet, bro. Like, bro, if I go to a beach and go like this, right? And people freaking see those motions of me underneath of a blanket. You think they don't know what's going on? I'm clearly choking a chicken. I'm cranking the handle, whatever you want to call it, bro. The same way we can clearly see the silhouette of two people's bodies freaking clapping each other. We can see you, dude. We know what's happening. It's weird.
This couple in New York are going viral for being caught on camera doing it in public. According to the person who took the video, the couple were under this blanket for a couple of hours, and this whole situation happened in a public park where families and children were around. Basically, the couple were in the middle of the park and everyone understood what was happening because it was very obvious. But this situation got so bad online that someone has actually released a video of what the couple look like. Now, they're most likely to get contacted by police because of how viral they've gone.
Is this like an education thing? Is this something we need to teach in schools? Like, hey guys, you know, bye.
Nah, grown men see this and you don't beat his ass. You don't like go, bro. Like, this is the thing too. We gotta start stepping up as grown men, bro. Because if I see that and my kids in the park, nigga, I'm getting heated, bro. Like, you're not gonna be doing that shit, bro.
By the way, you shouldn't be doing this in public. It's not okay. It can get you in severe trouble and a lot of punishments. Because this is just weird.
I've seen people getting down on the train in the park.
Oh
on
my
the street.
Oh my god, bro. I've seen some crazy things in the train, bro.
Homeless people will do it
That's
anywhere.
a free for all
She's
right
like
there.
regular people will do it anywhere.
Another thing I've noticed is that with an increase in public gooning
We've all
statistics,
seen
I've
some shit
also
on the train
noticed the
before.
reputation of this changing for the worse, or I guess for the better in some stances. And what I mean by this is Gen Z kind of seems to not really care or seems to actually glorify this type of behavior. Another crazy statement, I know, Gen Z has a thing for public gooning, okay? We love it. We love it. I don't know why. I'm saying we, do not include me in that. So by now, I've probably talked about this man by the name of Nautica Malone about 100 different times on this channel, but trust me, everything begins and ends with Nautica Malone, okay? He is the founding father father of this behavior. He's the first person to, you know, publicize it and take it to this extent. Dude was caught pants down at a drive-thru of a bikini barista. He ended up taking his own life. People called it a goonicide. He left behind a wife and a kid, and I cannot find a better picture right now because I'm being lazy. This situation overall went incredibly viral, as I mentioned before, and people react to it really, really weird, especially Gen Z, because for some reason, all of us really liked it. He was treated pretty much like a hero, like as if he did nothing wrong, when he literally harassed a woman in a bikini barista with his pants off, okay? He was slanging his meat, ready to get his freak on, while the girl was just trying to serve him a coffee.
Let's get a moment of silence. Moment of silence, everybody.
We got a moment of silence for the guy, okay? He died knowing he had a whole community behind him, which is 10,800 likes. So they all stand for this behavior. They all stand for going into bikini baristas, you know, pants down, naked. And then they proceed to say his name as if he was gunned down tragically in some type of shooting during the early 2020 BLM protests or something, bro.
Say his name. Nautica. Say his name. Nautica.
Brief intermission. If you're enjoying the video so far, please make sure you sub to the channel. We're on the
I thought that was for memes. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Oh, thank you very much. Besides that situation, I seen a video of a dude who went to a Dollar General, you know, stroked it out on a woman in the dollar store. That went really, really viral. This doctor from Arkansas actually runs his own clinic, and he was caught naked inside of the office with his coworkers, just chilling there. This is the face of a man caught in the act, you know, red-handed. He knows he's finished. And then the most recent thing that I saw was this. It was a man accused of crawling underneath cars to record women's feet at car washes. The dude was going under people's cars to see soapy women's feet and touch himself to that in public. I'm gonna play a clip for y'all to see the situation just to summarize it better than I could. But basically, this dude was going under women's cars, gooning to their soapy feet, and that was his thing.
Caught on surveillance on August 29th, Johnson faces charges of voyeurism and disorderly conduct. He was seen hiding under vehicles while the owners were distracted, an act he repeated with several women that day. He previously faced charges in Nebraska for related behavior and has admitted to a strong attraction to women's feet.
Soapy feet is just like, I don't even know how to react to that situation besides being in pure shock. Like, imagine being the woman in the situation, getting your car washed, and you see a dude next to you just chilling there, and you had no idea that he was just underneath your car watching your soapy feet. And the kicker was, he's not even like a homeless crackhead or anything like that who's just struggling out on drugs and mentally disabled or something where he has that type of excuse. This is the guy. He's like a 28-year-old Gen Z dude. Seems normal. Nothing you could really say that seems off about him other than the fact that he's just weird. And with the fact that people are glorifying the actions of Nautica Malone and treating him like a hero, we're seeing a spike of almost 400% in public indecency events in New York City. And I'm seeing more and more cases of this going on within Gen Z. There's only one conclusion for me to make, and that is this is an issue, you know, with the younger generation. Another article I found said that people were going on about their daily lives when they discovered men making corn in public, saying it was for their OF. Dude, her neighbor came across a naked man in the gym of their apartment building in Hartford, Connecticut. What the heck are you doing? I was just doing something for my OF. The man said, pulling on his clothes, like as if that's completely normal, by the way. Like saying, oh, it's for my OF, it's just justifiable. It's for my OF, lady, it's for my OF, chill. She can be like, oh, okay, you know, let's go away. It's just for the OF, you know. Daughters, you know, kids, everybody close your eyes. The man is just clearly working. He's hard at work. He's literally hard at work. Wow. It was absolutely disgusting. He had coconut oil out. Okay, good choice of oil right there. Healthy, natural. The suspect barreled into her like a linebacker while fleeing the building. Police said they couldn't identify the man and closed the case. Oh, is this the guy?
Bro, what you doing?
What the are you doing? You're not allowed to do that in public areas in this building.
You've already done shit with other people.
It's sexual assault,
Bro,
dude.
this is a
What you think they was gonna say? Oh yeah, get back to your OnlyFans content. This is weird, bro.
This is
public
not
building.
people who want to partake in your sexual activities. It's weird.
Yeah, he's finished.
Bro, it's like,
you sexually assaulted people in this building multiple times. It's
like,
not okay.
how can you think
He's a chronic SA'er?
it's a Sunday, people trying to do their laundry?
It's a Sunday. Don't people go to like church on
Sunday?
Sundays, bro? This is what you doing?
Not okay.
Yo, why the you think that is okay?
We are not. Do you understand?
Yo!
Do you understand? An OnlyFans is not an excuse.
It's just my OnlyFans. It's just my only, like as if that's a legitimate excuse, bro. I'm glad they didn't just let this guy get out of here, bro. Public is a thing that's been long featured in risque videos, but having an audience who will pay for such content can encourage creators to go to extremes. So besides just people doing this in public for no reason, there's an uprising in OF creators who are doing, you know, public activities, which have been getting them caught because duh, they're in freaking public, bro. Public indecency is against the law. Yup. Bro, I heard that with public indecency, even if you like get caught like peeing outside, for example.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that because asking for a friend. Let's say my friend be peeing outside, like, you know, he checks around, there's no one around, it's late, he gotta pee, you feel me? Is that a crime? Is he gonna go on the list for that? Asking for a friend.
You can get put on an offenders list or something like that. Like, this stuff is not something to play with, bro. Incident report. He observed a thin black male walking naked along the football field while stimulating his and filming himself. Nice. Yeah. Another reason why not to be doing OF, I guess. Now that we talked about some of the situations that happen, I want to get into like why, because I'm curious what's going on in the younger generation psychology. I understand OF, for example, because you're getting paid, but for the people who aren't doing this, is it just because you want to live life on the edge? You just want to edge while you're on the edge, like literally edging on the edge? Now, I've been reading some articles, and basically what they're saying, to summarize, is that Gen Z, younger generations, are doing more freaky, risky activities that are seen as more dangerous. For example, like smacking and choking and beating and doing all these crazy, you know, chained up, tangled up, weird, freaky forms of intercourse, right? And I guess that's supposed to tie into the whole concept of public indecency, because people just want to do things that are on the edge. People want to do things that are, you know, risky because it makes things more interesting, which if you need to be doing all...
No, I think it's they watching so much porn and oh shit. They watching so much porn and shit. So they want something more. Like they just want to keep going, keep going. Like if you keep watching that shit, you gonna some shit not gonna turn you on no more. You gotta keep going for that and the next extra big shit. So I feel like I don't know, bro.
That to make things more interesting. The fact that corn or just, you know, regular smashing is not enough for you and you need to do these things in public shows that there's probably...
Yo, is YouTube gonna F me up? I gotta say corn. My fault, yo. That's my
something fundamentally wrong with you in your brain. Maybe this is the effects of too much, you know, R-rated content in the media. Don't even get me started on that, because the way that the youth watches things that are borderline softcore pornography actually baffles me. And even, bro, Love Island. Like, people are all talking about Love Island, for example, right? Let's be honest. Is Love Island not just like softcore corn? I've seen so much like crazy clips of people like licking and touching and kissing and jerking and swinging around and body this and that. It's like, just open up the hub. Just open up the hub and just put that on your phone, okay? And watch that. As a matter of fact, there was literally a police officer who was doing that while on the job and crashed into another person's car and ended up losing his job because he was watching corn on the job. That's how much this got integrated into society. And it's to the point where NSFW content and traditional media has freaking mixed together and created some like terrible concoction, terrible combination, bro. And maybe that has to do with the rotting of the young generation's mind when it comes to, you know, smashing or being freaky. And it's getting us to the point where we need to start doing crazier and crazier weird things to feel the thrill of it. But that's just what I've noticed based on the statistics and some of the things that I've seen online, the comment section, the way people talk about these instances, the way people react to these incidents. It has led me to believe that there has been a rise in public gooning. People finding the public gooning fun, good, or something to joke about. Do you think that there's been a rise in freaking public gooning incidents? I mean, I literally went and read a freaking statistic in the biggest city in America, and it's up 400% damn near. So yeah, what do you think about this situation? What do you think about the phenomenon?
Man, I'm gonna stop it here. But yeah, bro, I feel like it's too desensitized. Everyone's doing it. The younger generation doing it. They think it's funny. Like, you got people promoting it, the OnlyFans girls, especially to the young kids. So when they start young, they're hooked, stuck, and that shit is, it's hard to stop and shit when you start, especially if you don't know how to control yourself for real, bro. Just, I don't know, bro. It's gonna be bad, very bad. This corn addiction shit is gonna be very bad.
Do you think this is a Gen Z, younger generation type of thing? Do you think it's the older people who are doing this? Why?
It's everyone, bro. Look at the guy, the Gooning fucking drive-through guy. Like, it's everyone doing this shit, bro. It's just cooked. Shit gonna be just like the war on drugs, bro. It's gonna be the war on corn. But other than that, like, subscribe, comment, share, bro. We're finna get active this year. Daily reaction content, some more clips, videos like this. And stay tuned, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one.